Hello, I'm doing a video on my opinion on the family, an army family. You guys know who I'm referring to. I think the story is quite tragic, especially for the kids. To see two adults air out their dirty laundry, it's sad. Now, the mother supposedly took the kids because of a threat from CPS. Something going on with CPS. And I watched their video on it because it struck a chord. Since I went through this 2 years ago. Not everybody knows that when CPS comes, they're going to investigate, even if it's false. The reason they do this is because if a child is being abused and they do not come out and investigate, they can get sued. So they come out and they investigate. But for the wives to just leave the husband and take the kids because of CPS, I think it's BS. Let's put it that way. I think she left because she was fed up with him and the situation that she was dealing with. So she used CPS, or the opportunity came, and she took advantage because there was a CPS case opened in their state that they were currently living in. And she took the opportunity to take the kids. Now, I'm 100% positive if she would have just told him, I'm taking the damn kids with me, he would never allow that. Now, we know that her husband, he does care for his kids. I mean, you can see it the way he talks. He lights up when he talks about his kids. And right now, this man is going through a crisis. I'm not saying what he's doing by, talking bad about her on social media is correct. But this man is hurting. Okay? Now, army people, they deal with a lot of shit. They do. And it's very difficult. The divorce rate in the service is high, and so is the suicide rate. And this man's life is falling apart. He's been in the army, he said, 16 and a half years. So he breathes and eats. Everything is about the army. And I do feel that she is half bit at fault for the situation, because he's gonna lose his career. He's going to lose his army career, his benefits that he worked so hard for. And his life is falling apart. And when you see in the video of her just furnishing her apartment, and she says that she loves him, it's hard to believe that if you love someone, you would not extend an olive branch. I'm not saying that she has to have him walk all over her, but it's sad. It's sad. We know he's not perfect. He has his faults. And, she's not perfect either. But to just take off and leave with his kids, you're doing emotional damage to him and to your kids. You're hurting your kids. Most women, they just, they want to leave their, the baby father and get child support. But for me, dealing with what I dealt with the court system, I would prefer to have a father figure for my kids in their life. And we know that Texas, traveling to Texas from Virginia is a long distance away. And he's not going to be able to afford it. She's pretty much made it difficult for him to be an active father because of the distance. She said that she left because she has a supportive system in Virginia, but she had a baby with him in Texas. Babies with him in Texas. So I think it's kind of selfish that she just takes the kids like that, and not even consider exactly what that's going to do to her kids. Now, the kid that she left behind, the stepson, I'm sure he's going to hold resentment towards her because now he's seeing his dad and he's sad. And his dad is probably crying a lot. And a kid would probably think, well, she didn't want me and she doesn't want my dad. And it's very heartbreaking for a child to deal with that. Especially having all this drama unfold, and then they have to go to school the next day, and maybe their classmates or someone is talking to them about the situation. So it's sad that their marriage is going to come to an end because lack of communication. All right, this is getting too long, so I will make a part 2.